Good evening, all. Am I audible to you? Am I visible to you? Chandrakant, am I visible to you? Sridevi, once restart your screen. I am visible to Chandrakant. So there may be a problem from your side. We'll wait for a couple of minutes. Others will join the session. In the meantime, if you have any general queries, uh, you can feel free to ask me. Uh, just a moment. We'll wait for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, you may ask queries. If you have any general queries or you have any questions regarding reasoning section or overall exam. Okay. If others joins, they will continue with the session. Anyway, this session will be available on YouTube tomorrow or day after tomorrow. We'll begin the sessions. Definitely, I will inform the management regarding this session, a video on symposiums. So here we will be talking about how to prepare reasoning section for IBPS RRB. PO as well as office assistant. For both the exams, how to prepare reasoning section and what could be your strategy, and by approaching in which way you will score more number of marks, that we'll see through the session. Uh, Before going to all the points, let us see the agenda of this session. Here we are going to discuss preparation and strategy of reasoning section. The main agenda of this session is time limit. How much time limit we have to spend for this particular reasoning section, and how many questions will be given in the reasoning section, and how many marks will be allotted to the reasoning section. What are the cutoffs for the reasoning sections? Will there be any sectional cutoff, or only there will be an overall cutoff? Will there be any section wise time limit? That all we will discuss in this point. And weightage, as I discussed, how many questions will be given and for how many marks it will be given, that we'll discuss. And what is the cutoff marks? And to get success in RRB exams, what are those three success mantras? And especially that will be helpful to you when you're solving the puzzles that we'll see. And syllabus, what is the syllabus of reasoning section, and for which topic you have to give more important, that we'll discuss through the session. And we will divide top syllabus topics for PO prelims as well as for clerical prelims, as well as PO mains, as well as clerical mains. We will separate it while we are discussing. And previous year actual question types, not all the models, some of the models have been presented here, that you can take a screenshots at the end of the session. Preparation tips and strategies for each and every topic. So this is the main agenda of this session. So first we'll go with the time limit. So IBPS RRB officer scale 1 and office assistant in both the exams, in officer exam as well as in office assistant, in both the exams, a number of questions will be given 40, and the number of marks allotted are also 40. Number of marks allotted are also 40, and we do not have section wise time limit. We don't have section wise time limit. We have overall time limit. Overall time limit for the entire exam is 45 minutes. For the entire exam is 45 minutes. So in this 45 minutes, you have to spare some time for reasoning section. Since we have a section wise cutoff for reasoning section as well as section wise cutoff for numeric ability section. So averagely, you can spend 20 minutes time for reasoning section in RRB officer scale 1 prelims as well as in office assistant prelims. In both the exams, you can spend maximum of 20 minutes, and the remaining 25 minutes you can spare for numerical ability section. And number of questions in even in mains exam also 40 questions. In mains also it is 40. Here it is in prelims, number of questions are 40, number of marks of 40. No section wise time limit. Even in officer scale 1 main exam as well as office assistant main exam, in both these exams, even in mains also, number of questions are given 40, but the number of marks given are 50. Number of marks given are 50, and each question carries 1.25 marks. Each question carries 1.25 marks. Here each question carries 1 mark. Here each question carries 1.25 marks. So 40 into 1.25 is equal to 50 marks. And again here, we do not have section wise time limit. We have overall time limit for the entire exam. We have the overall time limit, but we do not have the section wise time limit. In prelims exam as well as mains exam of both officer scale 1 and office assistant, we do not have the section wise time limit. We have overall time limit. Here the overall time limit is 120 minutes for main exam. For prelim exam, overall time limit is 45 minutes. And here each question carries 1 mark, and here each question carries 1.25 marks. And I'm not talking about other areas. I'm talking about reasoning section, only reasoning section. I hope it is clear. And we have section wise cutoffs as well as overall cutoff. Section wise cutoffs are less and overall cutoff is little bit high. Section wise cutoff for prelims that ranges from 10 to 16, 10 marks to 16 marks for prelims. For prelims, and for mains exam, it varies from 8 to 12 marks. 8 to 12 marks. Section wise cutoff. Overall cutoff it varies. It depends on the number of vacancies and everything. But the section wise cutoff from the last 4 or 5 years, it ranges from 8 to 12 for mains exam and 10 to 16 for prelims exam. And it again, I am saying it is whether it is officer scale 1 or office assistant, state wise cutoff will be there. Okay, for AP and for Telangana and for Maharashtra and for Karnataka, the number of, the section wise cutoff is completely different. Here I have given the range for the various states through the across the years. Okay, if it comes to Karnataka, the cutoffs are little bit less, 10 marks only. Section wise cutoff. If it comes to Uttar Pradesh or AP, the section wise cutoffs are more. It depends upon the state and depends upon the number of vacancies. Okay, so the cutoffs are completely depends on number of vacancies and also based on the state and the number of vacancies in that particular state. Any queries in this one about the number of questions in prelims exam or number of marks in the prelims exam and number of questions in mains and number of questions in number of marks in mains, anything about section wise time limit, section wise cutoff? Any queries? Please respond. If you don't have any queries, we'll go further. What is the scoring attempt to be in prelims? If it is RRB PO prelims, Chandrakant belongs to which state? As I said, it depends upon the state. I don't have the complete data right now with all the states. I can say about AP and Telangana. Okay, Andhra Pradesh. You need to get, if it is the PO prelims, you should get to be in safer side more than 60. More than 60. If it is a clerical, more than 70. Office assistant, more than 70. Because you have the huge competition in Andhra Pradesh. So minimum 60 to be safer side. Overall cutoff for RRB PO. And getting more than 60 is very, very easy in 45 minutes. The level of difficulty will be very, very easy. Don't be scared about can I get 60 marks. It's very easy to crack. Even if you have a good practice, even you can score more than 70 also. Even in PO prelims. In clerical prelims, you may score 78, 79 also. The questions will be given very, very easy. But the thing, you need to know the success mantras. As I told, we have 3 success mantras. Then we will discuss. Okay, Chandrakant? Right. Now, let's go to the topic-based breakup. Weightage. For each topic, for which topic you need to give the importance. When it comes to the prelims, which topics will be given more preference? When it is come to RRB PO prelims, which topics we have to give preference? For RRB clerical prelims, for which topics we have to give the preference? That we'll see here. You may take a screenshot of this. You may take a screenshot of this. As we know, whether it is PO prelims or clerical prelims, PO mains or clerical mains, the number of questions will be 40 questions. And here we have given a range. Weightage we have given in the range because prelims exams will be conducted in multiple slots in each year. It is in multiple slots. And PO mains exams, here we have taken a range across the years, last 4 years, across the years. And here it is multiple slots across the years, last 4 years. By analyzing the last 4 years data, we have come to this conclusion. Puzzles has more weightage. Puzzles has more weightage in PO prelims as well as in PO mains, in clerical prelims as well as in clerical mains. And I'm not talking in terms of marks. I'm talking in terms of questions. In PO prelims, 20 to 27 question, more than 50% weightage out of 40 will be given to the puzzles. More than 50% weightage given to the puzzles. Even in PO mains also, almost 50% weightage. Almost 50% weightage is given to the puzzles. The same importance is in clerical prelims as well as in clerical mains. So more than 50%, more than 50% weightage is given for analytical puzzles. So in analytical puzzles, what are the areas we are going to come across? When it comes to prelims, which topics are important? Which models are important? When it comes to mains, which models are important? That all we'll see. While going through the other slides, we'll see. So here, look at the weightage. Puzzles has more than 50% weightage. Direction sense, sorry, blood relations is important for all these four. PO prelim, PO main, clerical prelim, clerical main. As I told, it is a range. In some slots, we have not given any questions from blood relations. In some slots, they also given 5 questions from the blood relations. So it depends upon the slot. Okay, the same. In some years, in 1 year, blood relations is not given. In one particular year, 3 questions are given. The same with clerical prelim as well as in clerical mains. But this blood relations topic is very, very important and very easy to attempt. A very easy to attempt and scoreable topic. Direction change. Look at it is important for all the four: PO prelim, PO main, clerical prelim, as well as clerical main. Important for all. I have already explained about the range, so again I'm not going to discuss regarding that. PO prelim, multiple slots across the years. PO mains across the years. Miscellaneous. Look at in each and every slot of every year, at least 1 question, maximum 3 questions are given. Even in PO mains also. Even in clerical prelim, clerical main. So these miscellaneous topics are important. What are the questions comes under miscellaneous? Letter arrangement questions, number arrangement questions, word arrangement questions. These kind of questions comes under miscellaneous. Inequalities questions, symbols notation is important for all these four. All the four: PO prelim, PO main, clerical prelim, as well as clerical main. Coding and decoding. In prelims, it is given every year in every slot. So far, from the last 4 years, in mains it is not given, but I won't say it is not important. You may expect in the upcoming exam. That we don't know. We cannot predict the paper. From the last 4 years, it is not given, but you cannot rule out it. You have to prepare. If it is given, lucky, because coding and decoding easy topic. If it is not given, fine. There will be some other topics, easy topics you're waiting for you in the exam. That's it. Okay. But don't neglect the coding decoding. It is important for prelims as well as important for mains. Look at important for prelims as well as for mains. Syllogism questions are very much important for prelims as well as for mains. Prelims as well as for mains. These syllogism deductions questions, logical deductions questions are very, very important. Minimum 3 questions they are giving in prelims. As well as in RRB PO means in every year they are giving at least 3 to 4 questions. As we discussed earlier, the cutoff is around 8 to 10 for PO mains. Out of these 8 to 10, you can attempt 3 to 4 questions from deductions easily. Very easy to score. Right. Next, input output question is not important for prelims. They never given and they won't give also, because the level of difficulty will become high when it comes to this particular exam, RRB, PO, and clerical. So input output is not important for PO prelim and clerical prelim, but it is important for PO main and clerical main. So practice well. Very easy topic and doable topic. And this particular topic sequence, I have given one example on sequence. While going through the slides, I will explain you. This sequence is very important for clerical prelim, not for any other exam. Only for clerical prelim. Only for clerical prelim. This is important for only clerical prelim. Even the next topic is also important for only clerical prelim. Clerical prelim. Sequence, set of numbers and words. I have given in slides. Okay, there you can take a screenshot. Data sufficiency, never ever they given in prelims. So it is not important for prelims, but it is important for mains. Important for mains. Critical reasoning, not important for PO prelims, not important for clerical prelims, not important for clerical mains. They have not given so far, and don't expect it also. But in every year, in every exam of RRB PO main, they will give you 5 questions from critical reasoning. So this critical reasoning topic only important for PO main, RRB PO main, scale 1 main exam, not for prelim, not for clerical main 2. So only we have these areas, that they are giving in officer scale 1 and clerical exam throughout the years, from the last 4 to 5 years. From only these topics they are giving, and here you can see the clearly the topic is which topic is important for prelim and which topic is important for main and which topic is important for all the exams, that you can see. So please take a screenshot of this. So puzzles, we have to give more weightage they are giving. So we, even while practicing also, we have to spend a lot of time for puzzles. Any queries you would like to raise about the topics? You feel free to ask. Okay, I hope you have taken a screenshot. Right. This is more apt for puzzles, because when it comes to quantitative aptitude or numerical ability, you have a specific approach to solve the questions. But whereas Chandrakant, I'm discussing about the puzzles only now. Whereas when it comes to reasoning, especially about the puzzles, it will be not having any specific approach. Before going to the exam, you must have solved at least one puzzle of that type. So you must be good at, first of all, fundamentals and basics. And you have to be exposed to as many logics as possible. You have to practice as many questions available. You have to be exposed to all the models. Then only you will get success in the reasoning. Practice, because we don't have any specific approach. Because each puzzle is a different, each model is a different. We have a lot of models. So before going to the exam, you have to be exposed to all the models. It means you have to practice this. So the first thing is you have to be good at fundamentals and basics. Without fundamentals and basics, if you practice, it is also no use. After knowing the fundamentals and basics, if you won't practice, there won't be any use. And the third important is selection of the question. Selection of the question is also very, very important. When by just looking at the question, when will you come to know that whether I can attempt this question or not? If you have practiced that kind of models, then you can, by looking at the question, you will come to know, yes, this question is easy, this model is easy, I can attempt. And when you're practicing it, I mean, when if you have not practiced that kind of question, you don't know. By just solving that question, I mean, you may stick with, I mean, you can waste your time, maximum time. So selection of the question is also very, very important. Give the preference to set based questions, not the individual questions. Okay. Basics and fundamentals. You have to be thorough with your basics and fundamentals, and you have to practice a lot. Each and every model before going to the exam, you have to practice. And particularly the selection of the question, when you practice, then only you will come to know that which question is easy, which question is tough. And always give the preference to set based questions. Set based questions means the set which carries 3 to 5 questions. These kind of questions give the preference. Syllabus. Please take a screenshot. This all we call it as other areas, other than puzzles. Other than puzzles. Puzzles we will discuss separately. So here are the list of topics other than puzzles. Symbols and notation inequalities, blood relations topic, directions in topic. This is the syllabus. Coding and decoding, letter series, letter odd minute, syllogisms, miscellaneous, meaningful word, number and letter arrangements, birth dates questions, sequence, set of numbers and words. These two are only important for clerk prelim. I mean office assistant prelim. Office assistant prelim. Now, now move to the puzzles. Analytical puzzles. In analytical puzzles, seating arrangement, and it is divided into 2 categories: seating arrangements and puzzles. In seating arrangements, we come across linear arrangement questions, circular arrangement questions, box arrangement questions, floor arrangement questions. And we'll discuss in linear arrangement what kind of questions you have to prepare for prelims, what kind of questions you have to prepare for mains, that we'll discuss further. But in seating arrangements, you have these 4 topics: linear arrangement, circular arrangement, box arrangements, floor arrangements. In puzzles, you will be having distributions, ordering and sequencing, and quant-based reasoning. Quant-based reasoning is nothing but questions will be given using the years and the values. That kind of questions. Quant-based. Some mathematical calculations will be involved over there. So broadly, analytical puzzles are divided into 2 categories: seating arrangements and puzzles. And the topics comes under the seating arrangements are linear, circular, box, and floor. Distributions, comparisons, quant-based reasoning comes under puzzles. Please take a screenshot. And these 3, data sufficiency, input output, critical reasoning, these 3 are important for only main exams. This is important for PO as well as clerk, but this is important only for PO as we discussed earlier. This serial number 12, 13, 14 are important only for main. Okay, let's see the actual question types models which was given in the previous years. In prelims 2022, last year, in 20th August, 3rd slot, from the area of puzzles, 22 questions are given, and the level of difficulty was easy to moderate. So more than 50% weightage is given for puzzles. More than 50% weightage are given. What kind of puzzles are given? That we'll discuss in the next slide. Okay. And inequalities in the same paper given for 4 questions. Blood relations, 3 questions. Directions, 3 questions. Syllogisms, 4 questions. Miscellaneous, 4 questions. So these all are easy. Very, very easy and easy questions. Only puzzles comes under the area of easy to moderate. Out of these 22, maybe one set moderate, remaining all will be easy. Remaining 3 or 4 sets, they'll give you very easy. In 2 to 3 minutes, you will be able to solve one puzzle. That much easy puzzles they'll give you. You can spend 20 minutes easily to get more than 35 marks. In 20 minutes of time, you can score more than 35. And even we'll discuss, if you want, one particular example, one particular puzzle which was given in the last year. You can understand the level of difficulty of exam. They will give you very, very easy. Okay. So puzzles has been given more importance, and the other areas 18 questions. So these other areas 18 questions, you can spend maximum 10 minutes time, even lesser than that. Out of these 22 puzzles, you could have solved at least 3 sets, each set with 5 questions, 15 in next 10 minutes. So total will be more than 30. If you practice mock papers, you'll get the idea. You have to practice a lot. And the level of difficulty will be given again and again. I'm saying that easy, easy, easy. They'll give you very easy questions. One sample question is also provided to you that we'll discuss, which was given in the last year in the same slot, third slot. Okay. Now, here I have given in prelim 2021 of RRB PO only, RRB PO. Puzzles along with models. Puzzles along with models. Again, same symbols notations given for 4 questions. Coding, decoding, 5 questions. Syllogisms, 5 questions. Direction sense, 3 questions. Blood relations, 1 question. Miscellaneous, 2 questions. All were very easy. Look at level of difficulty. And comes to the puzzles. Linear arrangement puzzle is given. Total 8 persons. 4 are facing north, 4 are facing south. And level of difficulty is easy. Level of difficulty is easy. So this is prelims model question. And months based puzzle. 8 persons are given, 4 months are given, 2 dates are given. It means 8 persons attended interviews in 4 different months and on 2 different dates. This kind of questions. Month based puzzle. I have given a sample question that you can take a screenshot. The same which was given in the exam. You can take a screenshot of that and you can check the level of difficulty. Floor arrangement questions. Comparisons questions. And one more comparisons questions. 6 persons with chocolates. All these questions are easy. Look at, you can score easily more than 30. You can, and the weightage of puzzles, look at 4, 4, 8, 5, 13, 17, 3, 20. 20 questions are from puzzles. So 50% weightage is given to puzzles. So please take a screenshot of the models. In the next slide, we'll discuss RRB PO mains along with the models given in the last year, 2022. Take a screenshot. 2 rows distribution, 5 persons each, and the one more variable is given, fruits. 2 row distribution. 2 row distribution means parallel row arrangement. 5 persons will be facing south, 5 persons will be facing north, and each person like a different fruit. That kind of model. And number of questions given are 5 below that. And in the mains, selection of question is very important. He's not asking you to solve entire the thing, all the questions. And the overall cutoff is also will be less, and section wise cutoff is also will be less. Okay, so you can spend 30 minutes time, 30 to 35 minutes time in the mains exam for reasoning section, and try to solve 25, more than 25 questions. Try to solve more than 25. If you solve more than 25 also, you will get 37.5 marks, around 35 marks, because each question carries 1.25 marks. Around 31, 32 marks you will get. That is enough. By spending 30 to 35 minutes time, if you are able to answer 25 questions. Look at input output, maximum you can spend 3 to 4 minutes time to get the 4 marks. Deduction, syllogisms. Each question, if you take maximum 45 seconds, in 3 minutes, you can answer 4 questions. Blood relations. Maximum any set with the 7 to 8% or 9%, you can spend 3 minutes time and 3 questions you can get. Direction sense, if it is a multiple persons or multiple points also, by spending 3 minutes time, you can answer 3 questions. Miscellaneous, maximum 1 minute time, 1 question. Symbols notation, inequalities question, 3 questions, maximum 1.5 minute time, 3 questions. Look at 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 10, 13, 14. In 14.5 minutes, and this I'm talking about not the excellent person, average student. I'm talking about an average student can, in 14.5 minutes, he can score 4, 4, 8, 3, 11, 14, 15, 3, 18 questions. And the important thing is, not only attempting the questions, accuracy also plays the main role. So it is very, very important, accuracy. And first, try to attempt the other areas, not the puzzles. Okay, don't stick with the puzzles and don't begin with the puzzles. If you are good at the puzzles, that is okay. But first, you need to get the qualifying marks. So to get the qualifying marks, first try to attempt the other areas, and then spend the time in the puzzles. Even in the puzzles, select the questions. The selection of the question is important. Okay. And second one is designations based along with distribution. Designation based means like this: 7 persons are working in a company in a different designation among president, vice president, CEO, AGM, GM, chief manager, like this. And each person likes a different color. This kind of question comes under designation based. Just these are not difficult questions. Before going to the exam, at least you have to practice 2 to 3 sets of this kind of model. Don't expect, I mean, you even cannot expect the same kind of clues in the exam, but at least you can expect, I mean, at least you can know the basic structure. When you know the basic structure of each puzzle, it will be easy to solve. And after this one, I will tell you, when it comes to the puzzles, in ever in prelims or in mains, believe us, and this was the exact feedback we have received from our students from the last 10 years. Whenever IBPS has taken over in conducting these exams, from then onwards, they are giving clues in the puzzles in order. You no need to pick up any clues randomly. In the puzzle, you don't need to pick up any clues randomly. They are giving the clues one after the other. So they don't want to check which clue you have to pick up. This they are saying that I am giving the clues in the order. Can you able to solve it in within the time? That they are checking. Okay. So remember that clues they are giving in the order in puzzles. Okay. So in the exam you can save a lot of time. I mean, no need to read the entire data. Directly you can begin from the clue number 1 onwards. Initially, it may leads to 2 cases, 2 possibilities. Try to work on both the possibilities simultaneously and go through the clues. Somewhere else, one of the case will violate the conditions and go ahead with the other possibility. But don't stick with one possibility. You have to work on both the possibilities simultaneously. That is the technique that you have to follow in the puzzles. Don't stick with one possibility. Work on both the possibilities simultaneously. and the clues they are giving in the order. So don't read the entire information, entire data, and don't waste your valuable time. You don't have that much time in the exam, yeah. Okay, it is prelims exam or mains exam is meant for time management. So you don't have time to read the entire data. Just believe us and go through the one by one clue. You may get the 2 to 3 cases, work on all the cases simultaneously, you will get the arrangement. That's it. Okay. If you want, check the original papers wherever you have the source, whether it is YouTube or someone memory based papers or anywhere, or our mocks or anywhere. Clues they are giving in the order. Or after writing the exam, give your feedback whether clues are there in the order or not. Every student, whoever writing the exam from our organization, all the students have given the same feedback. Clues they are giving in the order. Okay. And critical reasoning, 6 questions. Okay. And here it is given 7 persons, 7 days distribution. And floor arrangement, 1 question. Total 16 questions are given from puzzles. Take a screenshot and even take a screenshot of these two. Mains 2021. 4 floors are given and each floor has 2 flats along with 1 variable. I'm sorry. Huh. Just take a screenshot. Look at this model. Designations based and distribution. This was given in 2022 as well as 2021, both the years. And from the area of puzzles, you have given 20 questions. And look at blood relations was given in both the years. Directions was given in both the years. Deductions was given in both the years. Even miscellaneous is given in both the years. And in this year, data sufficiency was given with 3 statements and critical reasoning questions. Okay. Now, take a screenshot of this. This is IBPS RRB Office Assistant Prelim, 14th August, Shift 2. Scheduling based puzzle is given. 8 months, 8 persons is given. It means 8 persons celebrated their birthday in 8 different months of the same year. Very easy set. And 4 arrangement. 4 floors with 2 flats each. Circular arrangement. All are facing the center. Very easy sets. Look at easy, easy, easy. Linear arrangement. Unknown number of persons. Number of persons is not mentioned. Miscellaneous questions, directions, sequence. Look at sequence. This is only important for clerical prelim. Inequalities, deductions, set of numbers. This is also important only for clerical prelims. Look at this. Only from these 2 topics, they given 9 questions. And these 4 questions can be done in 2 minutes. These 5 questions can be done in 2 minutes. That much easy will be given. Look at very easy and very easy level of difficulty. Okay, let's see the one more year, 2021. Again, look at sequence is given, set of numbers is given. 5 questions, 5 questions. Very easy level of difficulty. Again, scheduling based. There it is given in the 2022 in one of the slide it is given with the months. Here it is given with the days. 7 topics were discussed on 7 different days of the same week. And months along with the dates. Circular arrangement, all are facing the center. Miscellaneous questions, blood relations, inequalities, deductions. So the same topics will be repeated. And these 2 topics specially will be given in clerical prelims. I'll give you the examples of this. Okay. Okay. Take the RRB Assistant Mains 2022 exam. Just take a screenshot. Look at designation based. This is important here also. And no critical reasoning questions. No CR. And just from the puzzles, you have given 27 questions. From the area of puzzles, you have given 27 questions. Now, take a screenshot of mains 2021 too. Look at here also it is given with the days in 2022. In 2021 also they're given with the days and months based. 6 persons given 3 months and 2 dates and one variable is given with the states. 2 row arrangement is given. Distribution designations based. Almost in each and every year in main exam, in assistant as well as in PO. In all the slots it is given designations based. So from the area of puzzles, you have given 24 questions. Other areas 16. Easily by spending 30 to 35 minutes time, you can solve all 40. Just you need a practice and you have to be exposed to these models. Linear arrangement, 14 persons total. 7 persons in each row, 2 parallel arrangement. 7 persons are facing south, 7 persons are facing north. 10 persons in circular arrangement, all are facing the center. Okay. So general approach is this one. Understand the importance of the weightage and go accordingly. And reading the instructions in reasoning section is very, very important. Sometimes in deductions, they will give you find the one which does not follow. But in our mind, we will be having follows, which one follows. But sometimes they may give you which one does not follow. So you have to be careful. So reading the instructions meticulously is very important. Reading and understanding the instructions by giving weightage to each and every word is also important. Now, take a screenshot. I will explain you here. This in linear arrangement, A, B, C, D. These 4 are important for prelims models. These 4 models are important. Row arrangement, all are facing the same direction. Row arrangement facing different directions. 2 row arrangement, parallel row arrangement, unknown number of persons. These 4 models are important for prelims. And these 2 models are important for mains. And they won't do any experiments in the RRB exams. In IBPS PO and SBI PO, they will do experiments. But in RRB PO or RRB clerical, they will not do any experiments. So these 4 models comes under prelims. These 2 models comes under mains. So practice as many questions as possible from the various sources. Next, in floor arrangement and box arrangement, these 2 questions are important for prelims. Even A, B, and D, these 3 are important for prelims. C and E are important for mains. Wherever they will give you extra variable, something like this distribution, that is for mains. Floor arrangement simple and floor arrangement along with the flats. Box arrangement simples will be given in prelim exams. Circular arrangement. All these 2 A and B are important for prelim and C is important for main along with the distribution. Are simple circular arrangement, and in the circular some are facing center, some are facing away from the center is important for prelims. and along with the distribution and giving more number of persons. Like for example, in clerical prelim, in clerical prelim, in circular arrangement, they may give you just 7 persons are facing center. But when it comes to clerical main, instead of 7 persons, they may give 11 persons are facing center, and a little bit more number of possibilities. The number of possibilities may be more. Clues they may not give you directly, but the model is same. So even this is also important for mains. I'm not saying it is not important for mains, but the number of persons they give you more. Okay, and this is especially for mains. In distributions, months based, days based, designations based are very important. We have seen these designation based are given in all the years of mains as well as in prelims of PO as well as clerical. So this model is important. In the quant based reasoning, years based questions will be given, like 9 persons were born in 9 different years. 9 different years. They will mention you the years, and you need to identify with the help of the given clues which person was born in which year. That models comes under quant based reasoning questions. Okay, and what is the strategy for puzzles? As I told earlier, very rarely clues to solve the puzzles are given in the jumbled order. Clues are presented in such a way that they help to solve the given puzzle in the order in which clues are given, thus obviating the need to move back and forth. The same I have discussed earlier. So clues they are giving in the order. You don't need to pick up any clues randomly. Directly start from the clue number 1 onwards without reading the entire data. It may lead to possibilities, two possibilities. Try to work on both the possibilities simultaneously. Don't stick with one possibility. Okay. Someone is asking you to show the previous slide. I'll show you the previous slide. Take a screenshot of this. Coding, decoding, and input output. You have to practice more number of questions, and you need to. I mean, the logics involved in this coding, decoding, and input output are sometimes by looking at that you will be able to crack. Sometimes you may not. Okay, but practice more so that it will be easy to crack. The same inequalities, blood relations, and directions. Practice. This is the one important area, inequalities, where you can score more marks or full marks in less time. If 5 questions are given, maximum in 1.5 minutes you can complete. How to complete 5 questions in 1.5 minutes? We have YouTube videos in our YouTube channel. Please go through that. We have given shortcut techniques for inequalities to complete it in less time. Blood relations. You must, before going to the exam, you must know the how to draw the family tree and what is the each and every term meaning. Who is father-in-law, who is mother-in-law, who is sister-in-law. All these terms you have to know, nephew, niece, before going to the exam. And you must you must know about the basic directions, like north is which direction, east, west, south, left side and right side while moving north, while moving south. All this comes through the practice. Okay. Miscellaneous questions, that sequence questions, set of numbers and words questions, and word arrangement number questions are very easy, but there is a more chance to commit a mistake there in a hurry. So please don't be in a hurry. Completing in less time is important, as well as accuracy is also very, very important. So please do not commit a mistakes in a hurry. This is coding decoding model, which they are giving in prelims as well as in mains. This model they are giving prelims as well as in mains. Sample example. Please take a screenshot. I have given sample examples for all the models. Please take a screenshot and practice it later. Sequence questions. Like this kind of sequence will be given. You may be given only letters. You may be given only digits. You may be given a combination of letter and digit. You may be given a combination of letter, digit, symbol, anything. And you may be asked this kind of questions. Which of the following is second to the left of, third to the right of, seventh from the right hand? How many symbols are there immediately preceded by a digit and followed by a letter? This kind of questions. Practice both. These kind of questions comes under sequence, and these are important for only cleric prelim. Please take a screenshot. And here it is a set of numbers. These are also important for clerical prelim. You will be given 5 numbers. You will be given 5 numbers, 3-digit numbers, and you will be asked the questions. If all the digits within the number are arranged in ascending order from left to right, what is the sum of the second digit of second number from the left hand and third digit of first number from the right hand? These kind of questions. You have to perform some operations on these numbers as per the given conditions. Okay, now I'll display the puzzles. I have not taken all the models, but I have given few which was given in the recent exams. Take a screenshot. Linear arrangement. I'm not going to discuss the puzzles. Just take a screenshot and practice it later. It is PO prelims level. PO prelims level. And the number of questions given below these are 5. Okay, take a screenshot of this. Unknown number of persons in linear arrangement. Square arrangement. There are 8 persons sitting around a square table. 4 of them are sitting at the corners of the table, and 4 of them are sitting at the middle of the sides. The persons sitting at the corners are facing away from the center. Already last week, quant section is completed. This is a second session on RRB, PO, and clerk. Last week, we have done with the quant section. Now this week, we are going through the reasoning section. Sridevi. Take a sample. Comparisons question, ordering and sequences. And that video is available in YouTube in time for bank exams. There you can see the quant section. Comparisons questions, ordering and sequencing. All these are PO prelims level. Okay. Now, comparisons along with the distribution. Next, floor arrangement. 9 persons are living in a 9-story building. Now, 7 persons are working in a company. Each person has a seminar on different day of the week, starting from Monday through Sunday. Scheduling based. 7 persons, 7 days. Take a screenshot of these two. Next. There are 8 persons and they're born on two different dates, 14th or 19th of four different months, Jan, April, July, and November. So with the help of the given clues, we need to find out who was born on which date. Take a screenshot. I think these are the puzzles. So critical reasoning. To answer these questions, you have to be good at language skills and you have to be good at understanding skills. Okay, and be careful. You have the negative marking. So while attempting the critical reasoning, you have to be careful. There are negative marking. But the topics like assumptions, conclusions, inferences, courses of action, strong and weak argument, cause and effect. These questions will be given in critical reasoning. Okay. So the suggested order is like at last give the preference to puzzles and data sufficiency, critical reasoning. Before that, try to complete the other areas. Try to complete the other areas first to qualify the section wise. After that, look for the overall to increase the score. Okay, take a screenshot. Someone is asking for eighth puzzle 8. That's it for this session. If you have any queries, please raise your doubts. I am at your service now. So more weightage is given for puzzles. And remember that in the puzzles clues they are giving in the order. So try to practice in that way and keep that point in your mind. Don't waste your time in reading the entire data. You have to follow these techniques. Time for bank exams. YouTube channel name is Time for Bank Exams. Time. Okay, I am writing here. Time for bank exams. Time for bank exams. YouTube channel. There you have different puzzles, different videos, shortcuts, and basic concepts of all the areas of reasoning. So once go through the channel. Any other queries? Input output model questions were not given. You can visit our YouTube channel for input output. I have taken very few questions, few models. So shall I wind up the session? Okay. Good night all. Thank you.